And we're back with this week's episodes of One Piece with a Lime. How are you doing, gentlemen?
I'm sweaty.
I'm doing pretty good, Johnny.
I'm tired.
Oh, well, hey, Justin, actually, that's good that you're tired because I was going to catch you off guard this week.
Oh, no.
So they're in light of the events that happened in these set of episodes, I took it upon myself to do some background checks on everyone in this podcast.
Oh, fuck.
So, the set of episodes, I mean, we'll talk about it in a minute, but what had happened was we now have a new history with one of our main characters, only 700 episodes into the franchise, that we have never known about. And it got me thinking, what do we really know about each other? So, to be fair, everything came up, kind of normal. The normal suspects. Devin used to be an MMA fighter. Now he just kind of, yells at children for a living. Christian, he went to college. And that is so much true. But Justin, big guy, I really need you to answer something for me.
Uh-huh.
And I think you know what it is.
Well, of you two assume I know anything, but go on.
When were you going to tell me that you used to run a circus?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a circus. Other people
you wouldn't
call
it. What would you call it?
A theatrical performance unlike any other you've seen before.
Okay, P.T. Barnum, why don't you tell me what you did?
Well,
Uh-huh.
So like you understand the circus, right? There's clowns, there's trapeze artists, there's animal performances, but we don't do that because that's cruel.
Trapeze or trapeze?
I heard trapeze, but yes, we are familiar with the normal goings of the circus experience. Yes, you can continue.
Okay. Now, are you also familiar with professional wrestling a la WWE?
Yes, I am also familiar with professional wrestling via WWE.
Okay. Now, wrestling a la WWE has its roots in the circus, like all that got started in the same era, way back in the day. And I thought, it was time for them to return to their roots. And so we're going back full carny. So we're taking wrestling and we're putting the circus back into wrestling, bro. I'm talking, we're putting hoops and ladders, rings of fire, actual trapeze obstacles and whatnot. No clowns, though.
That puts a whole other name to swinging from the top.
Hold on. Hang on. I'm learning so much right now. So not only did you used to own a circus, but it was actually a wrestling ring that you essentially put as the LLC of the company that is a circus-based company. What was that? Did you have tax benefits for that, or why didn't you just call it a wrestling ring with a circus?
Listen. The WWE is the big name in town. All right, and someone need to give them competition. Right, yeah, okay. But I'm just a small guy. I'm a silly little guy. I gotta pitch something different. I can't just be like, here's more wrestling. It's like, no, here's wrestling with flair.
Here's wrestling with wrestlers that went to clown school.
Yes, but no clown makeup, all right? We do not like clowns. No clowns. No capes, no clowns.
I got to ask, what happened? What are you doing here? That sounds like a lucrative and successful business.
He gave us the answer right there. He said no clowns. So the problem is that that's the main drive. And so the business flopped, clearly.
We haven't flopped. We're just, it's only a couple years in. You
didn't have clowns at a circus.
Listen, I was really banking on the whole 2016 clown scare thing.
At a circus, they go together.
No, they don't. P.T. Barnum doesn't do clown stuff. I don't
know who that is.
the guy who invented circus.
He's like Cirque du Soleil-ing it. Instead of traditional carnivaling circusing it.
When I saw them in Vegas, there was clowns. Where are the clowns, Justin?
No clowns, bro. No clowns. No fucking clowns.
I really just wanted to bring that up because I found that kind of fascinating. There wasn't anything wrong with it. I was just like, wow, interesting. Justin used to own a circus, and he's still here or something. And I'd never heard about this before. So I don't know. Why you keep secrets from us, Justin, is all I want to know. That sounds like a really cool thing. I'd even invest in your company if you would have told me about it. Why are you shamed? What's going on?
It's just one of those things for myself, just trying to see what I can do with a small loan of $10,000 and, a couple OSHA violations.
I'm sorry, OSHA violations? What?
What was that? What about apples?
Anyway, so welcome back. This is the One Piece podcast.
I gotta get a more interesting life. The only thing he found on my background check was my college papers.
Well,
Life has just begun for you, man.
Actually, when I got your background check, I'm not even kidding, Christian. Apparently, there was just nothing older than 4 years. So I don't know. I think either your life is under lock and key, or you're just uninteresting. And I was too afraid.
Or he's 4 years old.
Or he's 4 years old.
Wait, no, no,
Gaga bitches.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Has anyone ever seen Christian get birthed? He could be Kyle XY in the flesh.
Yo, check that man for a belly button.
Wait, no, please.
Somebody lift that shirt right now. Somebody,
No.
I don't see a belly button. Christian, where's your belly button?
I had to sell it on the black market. Times are tough. Got to pay college bills.
What?
Honestly, that's fair.
Honestly, that kind of tracks. Yeah. No, capitalism is the villain, to be fair.
Mhm.
Okay. You know, I rescind my outrage, but
I can't believe about that.
I've got
I'm not taking your
my
pants.
fucking eyes on you.
I'm not giving your pants back. These are mine now.
I don't. Why did you need my pants to check my belly button?
What are you, a cop?
Well, no.
No.
Sounds like a cop kind of question. I'm just saying.
You're the one who
right,
asked the
well.
question. Are you a cop?
Oh, shit, they're on me.
I just.
Oh, wow. What happened? All right. Well, you know, I don't want anyone else to run away from what we're doing here. We are trying to do a professional podcast.
I got winded.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that checks.
So anyway, you know, that was what I did with my spare time. Anyway, how are you guys doing this week? What's going on?
I'm doing good.
Anyone else want to, chime in, or are you guys just gonna?
Excuse me. I am really looking forward to that last Panda View recording we did earlier this week to be published.
Right. Okay.
It really actually breaks my heart that like only 20 people are going to hear it, but I hope those 20 people enjoy that episode, because I certainly enjoyed that episode.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad.
Poor K.
Oh, why are you sad?
So it's because of the raccoons at work.
Okay.
They move out.
Yeah, most of them did.
Oh,
So it's just the one raccoon. I don't know which one it is. I think it's one of the babies, though. So,
okay. So he at least inherited mom's house.
Right. But like the other ones, I haven't seen them in a hot minute. So it's just the one. We're working on a alliance again. He's warming up to me, but it's going to take some time.
Damn.
I believe in you, buddy.
We lost the alliance with the trash pandas. You hate to see it.
I mean, it just comes with the nature.
Well, they're just expanding their territory. That's what I'm hearing. They're about to pull more gas stations into the fold.
I mean, if they're franchising their trash cans, I don't blame them. Like, it's a good market.
I love that for them.
Yeah, like more, like much support to the small business.
Support your local trash panda small business.
Throw your garbage out only in Trash Panda approved bins.
make sure when you get rid of your trash, it's in Trash Panda approved bins. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a rough one, Devin. Justin, I don't know if that actually answered how you were feeling, but I can appreciate the commentary. And then good to hear that you're doing good, Christian. Otherwise, we're here. We're doing One Piece. Does anyone want to do the summary?
I can't read.
Well, I can't read. I'm on Zoloft.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Christian. Are you? Do you?
I mean, I'm down to read. I'm fine with that.
But can you read?
Did you do it last week? Who's the one who's done it most recently?
No clue. So I'm just gonna read it.
Do it.
This week, we found out why Sanji is missing. As it turns out, he semi-voluntarily decided to leave with Capone Biggie after being informed his father arranged for him to marry one of Big Mom's daughters. Fun fact, Sanji's last name is Vinsmoke, and the Vinsmoke family has a particular gift for killing. Sanji writes a letter stating he'll return as soon as he cleans up his family's dirty laundry, but the crew seem divided on if he's telling the truth. Luffy declares that they'll just have to follow him to Big Mom's place and confront him about it directly. How are they going to find Sanji or Big Mom's whereabouts? They are banking on Peckham's to have some answers, but first we meet Master Cat Viper, who's really just one giant cat stereotype down to the ball and lasagna. He'll never beat those Garfield clone accusations now.
He'll never beat the Garfield clone accusation.
He's really not beating those allegations.
Upset, bro. I was so upset when I saw that. I was like, come on.
What do you mean you were upset?
Like, I remember Brendan saying, like, oh, he's just a, like, especially after listening to the episode that released today, like, he's just, Garfield. And I was like, what? There's nothing about him. And then he's like lasagna. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's sort of on me. I had future knowledge, and I threw that one in your face because I'm an asshole.
Wow.
But like, is it though, or is it just kind of a little tongue in cheek, like a little tongue in cheek? Because I feel like I have a pretty good line.
Before we see him today, name a point where you would look at him and go, "Yep, that's Garfield."
Well, right, but I also just say shit that doesn't make sense all the time.
There are a lot of people who would just see an orange or yellow colored cat and be like, "Yeah, it's Garfield's."
I see cat, I say Garfield.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really the only line I was trying to. Like, I was trying to sow doubt, Like, that was my only connection.
I was trying to sow doubt.
Yeah, you guys are out here fucking being like, Scruff McGruff is dog storm or whatever the fuck.
Well,
like,
that's because they are.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I was just saying he's fucking Garfield because we're on the same fucking wavelength or something, man.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, but like, also I did know that he ate lasagna later. I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't remember that. I hate it. Well, that's
it's like the only thing about him that I hate so far is just like, really? Lasagna?
What?
Really?
Why do we hate that?
Oh, the lasagna is the specific sore spot? I thought it was going to be the whole thing about him being kind of kitty cat like.
No, that tracks.
No, he's just a stereotype, and like that's not like, I don't necessarily love that, but like, it's funny.
Oh my god,
it is funny.
It's
fucking
just
people.
the lasagna that drives me nuts.
we got Dogstorm who wants to take a bite out of Brooke, and everyone's like, huh, that's funny, that tracks. Then we have Cat Viper that's acting like a cat, and everyone's like, I don't know, not really my guy.
I thought it was funny when he needed the foxtail to distract himself from getting the shot. And he specifically like Chopper's sitting there like waiting for him to stop fucking moving so he can do the shot, and Cat Viper looks back at him and is like, quick, Dr. Chopper, do the shot while I'm distracting myself. Chopper's like, hold the fuck still.
This is like one of those moments in like comedy movies where it's like, I need to do something really embarrassing, but I really need you to distract me. It's like the same energy, except for Cat.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Precisely.
I like Cat Viper here, man. He's a good guy. I'm also I'm interested to know. I'm actually a little surprised that your subs are calling them Cat Viper and Dogstorm. They're written names. If you read them out, kind of like how the admirals get their names read out with Fujitora and whatnot, their real names are Nekomamushi and Inarashi. It's supposed to be, which mean Dogstorm and Cat Viper respectively, or I guess irrespectively, the other way around or whatever. It's kind of weird that these are like the only two names that get like named like this.
That got Englishified.
I kind of would have assumed it would stay consistently with Nekomamushi and Inarashi or whatever. Because my dub does the same thing, and I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, this is like the first time we've ever done this. Why are we doing this? And then I just moved on.
I kind of feel the same, just because like Nekomamushi rolls off my tongue, and then when I be writing it out, I just hear Devin in the back of my head going, "Who's that?" And I'm like, I don't feel like hearing that shit today.
Yeah.
I have my own devil fruit. I also carry the dum fruit.
I hear them say Nekomamushi in the anime, but
yes.
I'll take your word for it on Inurashi. I think his name has gotten said a lot less often than Cat Viper's has, but yeah, I don't know. I took it for what it was.
Yeah, it was a very fascinating thing I've noticed with these two specifically, because like when you see Fujitora or Aokiji, they don't call them Blue Pheasant or Purple Tiger when you actually name them. They just call them by their fucking handle or whatever. I don't know, just kind of a fascinating difference for whatever reason.
I don't know, maybe they thought they could really bank on the whole cat and dog thing. They were like, what if we really tell them they're cat and dog, really drive it home.
What made them be like, oh, this is where we need to separate them into their literal translations? And it seems to be very regularly recognized, or like uniformly recognized amongst both sub developers and the dubbed crew or whatever. Unless one is just taking inspiration from the other. Which
the dub is probably just taking it from subbed, but
very interesting, kind of fascinating to me. But anyway, fucking Cat Viper is a cool guy. He's a funny guy. Also voiced by ProZD.
What's up?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was chilling.
Can't fit all the stereotypes.
Yeah, man, you gotta have a few stereotypes that are out here.
Gotta break the mold a little bit.
Breaking the mold, exactly. Yeah.
0 to 10, wild. Never could happen.
Right.
These are not the takes I thought we were going to do. But why don't we start? Why don't we start with the actual like information that matters?
The elephant in the room.
Jack was in these episodes.
So anyway, fuck those
castle?
like wasp things or whatever.
Fuck, why are you bringing the wasps into this?
Oh my god, those fucking wasps.
Fucking worthless.
That whole episode was a giant filibuster.
A filibuster.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It was definitely filler. I mean, there was a lot of shit in there that was just
first have
filler.
a whole ass sequence of the wasps.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Immediately afterwards, we're gonna have a filibuster of a song.
I need you to stop saying the word filibuster and just say filler. You're pissing me off.
No, I mean like filibuster it can fit here. It's
No, it can't. That's not what a filibuster is.
They gave to Mike to to Brooke, and he did not. He kept going. He kept singing. He was not succeeding his time until he had to.
I mean, it's specifically about like one group of people holding shit up like for a purpose. This isn't a filibuster.
No, this is not a filibuster. I understand what you're trying to say, but I need you to stop using filibuster. That's when a group of people are politically trying to delay decisions.
I'm still saying it.
Stop.
I hate you.
Okay.
Brooke and filibuster my heart any day of the week.
This episode had a decent amount of filler, and I feel bad.
It was obnoxious. The song was great. I will give them that.
I would say that's what I feel bad about. I think the song is dog shit trash. What a waste of time.
Wow.
This is not the take expectations tonight.
Time.
Wow.
Okay. Coming at us saying like, oh, this is a weird hot take. Comes in with that energy.
I want everyone to remind themselves. I want everyone to remind themselves the last time we had a Brooke exclusive number in this show. It was all the way back in goddamn Sabaody.
I believe that, yeah.
To the New World, which was a fucking banger. And what did we get in this episode? It was just saying the same shit over and over again.
Bro, he's just doing a little campfire song, bro. He's not going into the recording booth and like, hammering out a fully produced song here. He's just got a little jingle going.
Brother, even the rest of them were like, how long did it take you to write that? You literally just said the same words over and over again. And
that was just the first verse.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I got a second verse. I got a second verse.
By the first verse only.
He's
had that song on hand for like a week at most. That's assuming he started writing the day he dropped onto that island. All right.
I'm pretty sure the writers of the show designed that song in 2 hours.
And you know what? Good on them. That's incredible work rate.
What are you talking about?
It came out good.
That's what I'm saying.
This is wild. What did
no, you're the wild one here, man.
You.
Tell me one line.
I can't speak Japanese.
Tell me one line you read.
I didn't memorize the song yet. Like,
see, that's the thing with
you
Japanese.
don't know a single line because it's dog shit. What are you talking about?
No, it's not, bro.
You can't even tell me what the line was that he repeated 100 times, and he read it like probably 20 times.
I don't listen to music for the lyrics themselves. I listen to them for the vibe.
All right, I get it, but you're a little wild for that.
He did 2 melodies that lasted 4 measures over and over and over again in both verses. By the way,
it sounded good.
This is what a fucking wild thing I'm listening to right now.
If you can put on the 1 hour loop of Jellyfish Jam and not be judged for it, you can listen to this Brooke song.
Hard disagree. If you put this on loop for an hour, I would pull my hair out within like probably the second time it was playing.
Outrageous.
I can't believe this is the outrage. I'm done trying to steer the shit. I've tried to get us into like normal talking points, and we're talking about bees and songs. Fuck you guys.
To be fair, you point us to the songs, and then you're just mad.
I didn't point us to the songs. Somebody else brought us to the bees and the song.
I brought us to the bees.
The bees in the trap.
Stupid ass bees.
No, the Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, stupid ass bees.
Bees in the trap.
What a waste of 6 minutes.
God, that was so dumb.
I did appreciate Luffy getting bitten. Somehow didn't just become an empty bag. Judging from Carrot's description of them or Wanda, whatever. And then Zoro tells him to like lock in, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. turns his arm to hockey, and the Suchi's just like, wait, I can't remove my like proboscis or whatever, and then he just detaches it, and I'm like, oh, well, okay.
You thought I was in here with you. No, you're in here with me.
So anyway, Sanji's last name is Vinsmoke.
Right.
Which is kind of funny when you think about it.
Yes, it is.
he's a
Also, this is a fun fact.
That was my first thought.
So during our spoiler cast, we would, me and Brendan would like, shoot the shit, whatever. And then we were getting ready to get down in the dirt. We were like, hey, this is your warning, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'd get like blurt out a spoiler. Before it used to be Ace is dead or Ace dies or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Then we get past that. And I was like, okay, we need a new
this is
Ace
a bit.
dies bit. Yeah. So I was like, what's a spoiler I could say that isn't like super like earth shattering or like
well,
plot
the second
developing?
one was after Ace dies, and then we got past the Ace die part. I proposed Sabo lived.
He did.
the second spoiler.
Yep. I forgot about that actually.
To stay on brand, And then after we got past Sabo, then I was like, fuck, dude, we're running out of spoilers.
And then I was like, nah, I got this. Sanji's last name is Vinsmoke. Now we're running out of bits. I don't know where we go from here.
I also think I never really cared for that one because that one's like too much of a mouthful. What made Ace dies and Sabo lived really good is that they were like 2 syllables. 2 syllables. Well, 3 if you're Sabo, but yeah. this one like Sanji's last name Vinsmoke.
You could just say Vinsmoke Sanji.
We could
just
say that.
You could just say his name.
We could have. The time has passed. The window is now closed, unfortunately.
The window's over is what we're saying. We only had like two spoiler casts where that was even necessary anyway. So like, who cares?
I gotta.
Justin will spoil something.
I gotta come up with a new bit now. I don't know.
We do have to come up with a new bit. But yeah, this we're getting some Sanji backstory. Hey, bet you didn't think you were getting Sanji backstory 750 episodes into a currently 1117 episode long franchise.
It kind of gives me the vibe of like a D&D game where like one player character has like their backstory has been ignored for so long that it becomes very apparent.
Yeah.
Yes.
The DM is like, oh, I can actually use this. Hold on.
Oh my God, I'm going to tie you into the main event because you keep running away from the party and saying, I'm not going to tell you about my backstory. Well, now here it is.
No, because Sanji got a backstory, right? Like all his stuff as a child with Zeph and stuff. He's just getting more backstory, which is the real plot twist.
Backstory.
But it's like the classic Rogue where it's like, my parents are dead. And now we're finding out his parents aren't dead.
They're just dead to him, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, why do you think he's never mentioned it at this point? Because obviously, like he's mentioned that he came from the North Blue.
It's probably because he's embarrassed because they're a family of assassins because they smoke people.
Ha ha ha!
They have a smoking gun.
Very, very funny. Incredible.
That or he's related to Smoker. And they're gonna kiss.
Whoa! Hold on.
Wait! You cannot say that they're related and then say they're going to kiss. What is this?
Christian's like, don't start writing AO3 right now.
I was in and then I wasn't.
My man's never closed the door.
What can I say?
Yeah, really. Let me.
I like how you made them kiss and make them family in the same breath.
Yeah. No, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Actually,
it's a talent, really.
What you don't know is that the North Blue is actually in the South and they're in Kentucky.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, I always did say that with some of these northern states, you cross a line where you just hit the South all over again.
Yep.
If you go north enough, you just end up in the South.
Yeah, you're back in the South. That's the way it is. There's like a band in the center of the country that's like normal. And then the South and then super North, all freaks, every one of them.
I mean, there's no real evidence. They haven't gone to space yet, except for Anaru. They don't really know the North Blue is actually in the North. It could be in the South.
I mean, we got the whole explanation out of the narrator again this episode.
Yeah, but we don't know what axis it's on.
I'm
and they don't have compasses.
they do have compasses. They just don't work in the Grand Line.
They don't work like normal compasses.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But the compasses work normally when you're in one of the
theory,
blues.
The North could be the South.
No, not in theory. The North could be the South because compasses work when you're not in one of the blues.
You're the only one that's been.
Why
to the
are we
moon.
talking about the moon?
What is this?
Because up is north to Brent to Devon. Remember that. Up is north to Devon. You have to remember that part.
I know. What I'm telling you is that even in the demonstration we had from narrator Kuhn, he actually didn't orient it correctly. You take that picture and you tilt it to the right 45 degrees. That's the axis that they're planning is in.
Tool, the faulty narrator.
Oh my fucking
unreliable narrator.
I am literally trying to tell you the axis. I am attempting to tell you the axis.
Unreliable narrator syndrome. It's all a lie. The world government's lying to you. The North Blue is not in the North.
Oh my fucking God.
Wake up.
So
all right, so we learn about these Vince Smoke fuckers.
Yeah.
And also Capone's got a cool devil fruit. At least I think it's kind of cool.
Is this a called it moment?
This is a called it moment for me and you, technically.
Right. Yeah, because I said house.
You
but I think
I said castle. That is true.
Right.
Oh, you legitimately called castle?
I did actually say castle last week, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Devin was right in a different sense where we were not arguing. We were discussing over how he was able to fire from his hand specifically. Devin was like, there's just a hole in his hand and there's a bunch of people inside shooting out of it. And I went, well, that could be true. But also I was thinking, and this is what led me to castle, I was like, well, we've seen little people inside of him. What if instead of them shooting little guns, it was like a Gatling gun encampment or something like that, like a la,
which is technically true. One of them had a Gatling gun.
One of them did have a Gatling gun, but you were more right in that sense. But yes, I did say castle, and I was very, very pleased.
I'm kind of impressed that you guys managed to call castle. I don't think I ever actually named this motherfucker's fruit before it was officially revealed. I was like, I don't know. This guy's got the fucking house is probably the best thing I had at the time. I never would have put castle on paper to save my life for certain.
Devin also wanted it though to be like the mafia fruit or something like, or the gang. Gang. It was the gang fruit, right? Yeah.
I like the gang fruit. That's kind of funny.
That was I really wanted it to be that last week. I was like, gang, motherfucker.
Oh boy. So we learned a couple of things from this interaction. Number one, Sanji's related to some fucking family called the Vince Smokes. We know absolutely nothing about them.
Well, we know two things. Assassins, and they got an army.
At the end of the last movie. Yeah, they're the leaders of a evil army by the name of Germa. Now, when you say it out loud, say what?
There's a streamer named Germa. Sorry, go on.
You're not affiliated with that streamer or any streamer.
They are not. They are not affiliated with the streamer Germa in any way. I don't think Germa wants this army to be affiliated with him. To be honest, my guess is that this army would probably not be very bueno to Germa's
Well, if I
image
was
or whatever.
Germa the army, I wouldn't want to be associated with Germa the streamer.
Who the fuck is Germa?
Germa the stream. He's a streamer. That's the joke that Christian made.
What do they stream?
We're moving past this. I'm not talking. We don't need to talk about the actual Germa.
I'm not gonna worry on that one. So anyway, Germa in the English translation, they always say 66, which I always found kind of annoying. I just like reading it as 66. Yeah.
When they say 66, that's lame. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Just say 66. It's a real number,
saying, dude. I don't know. They always say Germa 66. Don't quote or don't ask me why. But they
wait. Maybe. I was going to say something, but I feel like I shouldn't, and I'm going to listen to that part of my brain saying I shouldn't.
That's a good idea.
Maybe listen to that for now. But anyway, Germa 66 or 66. I'm gonna do whatever I feel like with that one because I feel like it's potato. We know that there's some evil army. We know absolutely nothing about them other than that, and that the family of the Vince Smokes are assassins. So Sanji, I guess, presumably wants nothing to do with them because he's never once mentioned them, and he grew up with fucking Zephyr, whatever. But I guess he did come from the North Blue. So like, what do we all think happened there? Sanji was just kind of like chilling.
Sanji climbed the red line, and then he found out.
He became Fisher Tiger for a day.
The
red line.
My theory,
clearly
ran away.
Okay,
fuck your parents. Fuck them. They're bad.
Mm-hmm.
Gets on the boat. Shit goes whack because Zeph and Storm, pickled foot. The rest.
Okay, So did he? This is what I want to know. Did he run away while he was still in the North Blue, or did he run away while he was in the East Blue? And why was he in the East Blue at the time when he ran away?
My theory,
yes,
is really dumb and bad.
Okay.
The assassins probably work most likely for the government.
Okay.
So they're tied to celestial dragons, I'm assuming.
Sure.
They wanted to kill Dragon. They wanted to get the dragon.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was like, no, I don't want to be an assassin for a child to kill Luffy to get the dragon.
No, Mom, I don't want to be an assassin. Oh, wait. What about Luffy?
I just want to. I'm just because Luffy's Dragon's kid.
But Sanji knew nothing about Luffy when they first met.
Allegedly.
I mean, that's
called lying.
Wow,
okay.
this
So
is going deep.
yeah, wow, this is real deep.
Yeah, because we're doing retroactive character background. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So lying and also starvation, probably fucked with his brain. Yeah, he was just like, nah, I don't want to kill anyone. No, I just want to look at fish.
I want to look at fish.
I just want to be a normal kid. I want to be a real boy.
On brand? He wants to find the all blue because there's fish.
Yeah, to cook them and whatnot.
Cooking came down the line. That was after he ran to Zuff.
No, I'm pretty sure he always wanted to find the all blue because he was like really interested in like seeing all of the delicacies in one scene.
He was a chef before.
Yeah. Like he was a cabin boy chef all the time.
Someone. He was like, "How could I ruin a meal?" And then he was like, "I'm going to go fuck off." Because fuck you, Dad.
Yeah. I think I'm more inclined to believe that his family gave him the boot rather than Sanji willingly leaving.
Yeah, but the fact that they're forcing him into marriage implies that they still claim ownership of him.
I think that's definitely not the case.
That's valid.
But then why now then? I guess. After all this time, now they're so Sanji, anyway, you remember we exist, so yeah, you're marrying this bitch or whatever.
Because the cover of Duval failed.
Right.
Duval cover failed.
What if we find out Duval is hired by the family?
No. What I was saying is because before on the wanted poster they didn't know Sanji was alive. And then when Duval's cover was blown and they got an actual photo of Sanji, his family was like, "Hey, yo, sell that bitch to fucking Big Mom." Because honestly, arranged marriages kind of feel like that sometimes, especially depending on the setting.
Yeah, right.
I had two sort of separate theories. The first is that they end up in the East Blue. Vinsmoke family sends Sanji and maybe a couple of others out to train in the East Blue. They've got some kind of secret training ground out there.
Secret murder camp.
A secret murder camp where they train their assassins. And
are you telling me that the army named Jerma 66 has a murder camp?
Has a murder camp somewhere in the East Blue, yeah.
In theme with what I think you're implying.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying I read the words Jerma 66 and now you're talking about murder camps is all I'm saying.
They sound like Germans. They sound like Nazis. They're Nazis.
No,
Nah,
surely.
dude. No shot.
I'm making the leap
draw
for you.
6 shitty enough, you can make it the SS. It's that's pretty.
Nah, dude. Oda would do a lot of things. But he's not putting Nazis in his manga, bro.
Why
Come
not?
on.
Tons of anime do it.
That's just a step too far for Oda, I think.
Literally, Attack on Titan did it. They already copied them with.
And Attack on Titan is a different series that goes much darker and grittier than One Piece. That's what I'm trying to say here.
We covered slavery.
And to Oda, that's probably not that bad. I think everyone knows that
think
Nazis are taboo, right? I genuinely believe Nazis are just
we covered
not the
drug
line.
dealing and shit. No, this is not off brand.
Nah, Nazis are off the table for in Oda's mind. That's what I believe.
Do we feel like the commentary on Nazi Germany is off the table in this franchise?
Surely
I think so.
Because you said it many moons ago that he likes to talk about adult topics, and the Holocaust is definitely an adult topic.
But this feels way too in your face. I feel like if he wanted to do this, he'd be more subtle about it, and this isn't subtle right now.
You're telling me that's not subtle?
Jerma 66, Germany,
compared to, hey, slave.
Okay,
listen,
talking about historical things.
All I heard was murder camp. I'm reading Jerma 66. I've just got a lot going on in my brain. All right, we don't have to dwell on this. Christian, please continue your thought.
And he's blonde hair, blue eyed. Come on.
Does he have blue eyes?
Does Sanji have blue eyes?
I don't think he has blue eyes.
Anyway, my other I was maybe they ended up in the East Blue just training camp. runs away from training camp, takes it as an opportunity, and then is just gone. The other, I guess, is kind of more just generally speaking, he decides. I don't know how he ends up in the East Blue, but if they operate out of the North Blue per se, then he just, given the fact that they still kind of associate him with the family, it seems like he didn't fake his death or anything. It sounds like he just.
Well, he didn't have to. He was on a boat. That's literally.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, because we've heard no mention of the Vince Folks family up to this point, you might assume that they think he's dead, but clearly they know he's alive, especially after, well, I mean, maybe now they know he's alive because they see wanted posters fucking everywhere. So maybe at one point they thought he's dead, but now he's alive. But either way, I think at some point he just sort of, he renounces the family, goes like, fuck this shit. I don't want to kill people. I want to cook people. I mean, I want to cook food. And then and then he leaves and he goes on his cooking journey. Yeah.
Tasting all of the flesh that the world has to offer. I'm sorry, what? Right, yeah. Who would have thought that Sanji was the cannibal all along?
And, if Oda was less of a coward, this would be the case. Have you seen where half
his meals come from? I haven't.
So that wasn't the only. So his cooking skill isn't the only thing he learned from Zeph.
He's Hannibal Lecter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He likes fava beans.
So it sounds like run away is the common answer here.
Yeah, I think that's probably the answer.
Run away, and I would run away.
Although I think the technical term is cast away.
Ran so far away.
All right, well,
I mean, it could have also been the fact that he could have been on that boat originally, intending to go do bad. Then he got cast away, ate a foot.
Do you think he was undercover on that cooking boat?
Yeah, like that could be a possibility. Like he was on his way to a job, but then starving to death and living with Zeph for like an hour.
It reformed him.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not a terrible backstory.
Because for an assassin, sure. Why would you stop being assassin? Oh, this time I almost starved and I had to pickle a foot.
Sanji did not eat Zeph's foot.
I said he pickled it. I never said he ate it.
Right. Sanji was the one that pickled it, obviously.
Because he's the cook.
Obviously. Well, I mean, Sanji did have that knife on him. I mean, why would he have that knife on him? Other than the fact he was a chef.
Yeah, I was gonna say, other than the fact that he was on that cooking boat the entire time.
Wait. Hold on. What if Sanji was just on a boat? Because I don't know why. Doesn't really matter why. And his family put a hit out on him and they blew up the boat, but Sanji survived.
But wasn't it a storm that took out the boat?
Yes.
What if they made the storm?
Isn't that like
so they have weather technology now?
We don't know.
Oh my God, Sanji was sent to kill Dragon. Dragon sent the storm to knock him out, and then that's a bit.
Yeah, what he said.
So Dragon's a kid killer?
Well, hold on. You're framing it differently than what Dev was proposing. Dragon was just defending himself against an assassin, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know how old the assassin was going to be.
What? He gets the intel that there's an assassin coming after him, and he has no other intel. No,
that's it.
He just knows this boat.
Yeah, this boat got assassin on it. Murder.
So you're telling me that the only info he got was, hey, we have reason to believe there's an assassin from Germa 66 on this particular boat.
Yeah, we got a Nazi fucking coming after you. Fucking sink the boat.
Stop talking about the Nazis. So we got this Germa 66.
He's a Nazi.
All right, let's not put that energy out there.
It's dangerously close to it.
we got this Germa 66 assassin that's on this boat. What do you want us to do? Let's just sink all of it, including the innocent bystanders. That sounds like Dragon to you now?
I mean, well, it could have been Dragon like 10 years ago or whatever this happened. Yeah. 10 years is a lot to change
a real
change a man.
Motherfucker. Remember that time that he saved Sabo from dying?
Wow.
Yeah,
but Sabo wasn't trying to kill him.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, but there was an entire town that was trying to kill each other or whatever.
I mean, we don't know his the Dragon, no step on Snick. He gonna defend himself.
What fucking wild takes. I'm taking this conversation elsewhere. I was satisfied. I'm no longer satisfied.
What I want to know, the biggest mystery of all of these episodes, forget Sanji's last name and family lineage. Forget Capone Bage's devil fruit. I want to know who fuck was giving it to Big Mom that she has 13 daughters.
Well,
who the fuck?
Hold on. Side note to that, I can't wait for them to find out that the daughter that he's betrothed to is hot.
Oh, of course she will be.
Oh, you think so?
100%, yeah.
Really?
Well, that's because Big Mom's an attractive woman, right?
No.
They pulled a, what's that movie? A good, the one with the Matt Damon and Robin Williams.
Goodwill
What
does Goodwill Hunting have to do with this?
I gotta go
see it about a girl. Yeah.
I just think it's the perfect switcheroo. Big Mom is clearly this giant hulking woman, not generally attractive to most, and then to have her pump out a hot daughter is entirely within anime reasoning.
I don't know what you're on about. Big Mom's an attractive woman, all right?
All right, well,
I don't know what this fuck is.
What that mouth do? We've only seen the mouth.
Doesn't she have like acid saliva or something?
We don't know.
I don't.
What do that mouth do?
That mouth do not good things to my to parts.
We don't know.
I feel like we kind of do.
What? Maybe it's just because like she's such a large woman, she just runs hot, and so like her saliva is just a little warm, a little steamy.
She runs hot.
Devin, does your saliva run hot?
Because I'm. What?
Does your saliva
you
melt
can't compare
things?
Devin to Big Mom, all right? The scale is way
your
different,
saliva
bro.
does slowly.
I understand, but on contact, like Big Mom's did,
she runs hot. What part of this do you not understand, Christian?
Bro, Big
hot
Mom's the
water
size of a
doesn't melt
building.
things.
Ice cream.
Hot water doesn't melt wood.
That doesn't sound true.
Well,
I mean,
listen, maybe she was sick that day, all right? It's been like 200 episodes.
I'm going to kill all of you. I'm going to fucking murder every single one of you in your sleeves.
Someone sounds a little like Sanji.
He's mad he wasn't picked to be Pudding's
that would
husband.
explain why Sanji was, always out and about wandering by himself. He's Jack the Ripper. It's fucking ice and
What
water.
are you talking about?
I have a question. If this is the 13th daughter, first of all, how many sons and how many children total? Is the 13th daughter like her youngest, or is there
clearly not?
Is there reason to believe there's more in the 10?
What if Big Mom can't have sons? She's only had daughters for whatever reason.
That's very true.
No matter what way you slice it, 13 kids is a lot.
That's still a lot of kids.
Now the question is, does she?
Now is Big Mom monogamous? That's the real question.
Yeah, does she always have, children with the same partner, or does she just go around?
It could be like Drow Society, where it's a matriarchal system and it doesn't matter about the men.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was also going to propose the idea until I thought about it a little more. What, like, does she have 13 separate children, or is it just all one go?
Oh, she had
First off, I don't think that's physically possible.
She's Big Mom. She's the size of a building. What do you mean?
That would be a trideca pregnancy, where you have 13 active people while you are pregnant.
That's the thing. I'm hesitant. There's a possibility.
She had 13 buns cooking in the oven, bro.
I have faith in Oda that he's not that fucking wild.
So my take was wild, but this take
in the story. What?
You know what, Brendan? You are right. This is an episode of wild takes tonight.
I wouldn't put it.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't put it past it just because we have like Big Mom is a big like sweets aesthetic, like and 13 is a baker's dozen in that sense. If we just
that's actually kind of funny.
We just have it be that motif.
I mean, it could also be a Whitebeard scenario where, like, he has a billion sons. They're not actually his kids. It could be she's the opposite. She has a billion daughters.
I mean, she quite literally has what was supposed to be her last name. It sounds like it's her real daughter. At least we don't have any reason to believe it's like an adoptive daughter anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you could be right. She could be forcing these people to change their names, unlike Whitebeard, but I'm going to go on a limb and hope that we're not just recycling the same thing over again.
You mean like
Whitebeard
does historically?
I did have one more question in regards to this. So, like, this Vinsmoke family now knows about Sanji. Is this an act of, like, actually wanting to reconnect with the guy, or is this just
No.
Oh, it's not.
No, he made
no.
it very clear that he's like gonna essentially cut
he's a
ties for
product to
good this
them.
time.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, this is standard issue arranged marriage shit where we're just trying to get two powerful families together so that they can dominate the world more.
Ah, hell.
Yeah.
Well,
This is not surprising whatsoever.
You don't think that after maybe the bounty posters, because it didn't look
Are
like
you trying to
Sanji.
convince me that the Nazis are trying to do something good?
Stop with the Nazi talk. Anyway,
You're the one that
what
brought
if-
it up.
You're the one who won't let it go. Anyway, what if this family, they never recognized maybe they lost him. Maybe he did run away years ago. And they were like, oh man, we might never see Sanji again. And then after all the bounty posters that have come out till now, because none of them have been real fucking posters, what if they were like, maybe they all thought it was fucking Duvall. They're like, he is Sanji, but like that doesn't look like our Sanji. So like I don't know. This could be nothing. Then as soon as they figure out that it's their Sanji,
They set him up for marriage?
Motherfucker. Well, yeah, maybe they're like, well, this is the only way we're gonna fucking get him back in our lives.
They don't send out a messenger pigeon or try to contact him. They just go straight to your.
That's like saying, like, if you had a fucking estranged family member and all of a sudden you go, oh, let's get in contact with them. You are now married.
Okay, maybe it's not about love, but it could just be like, listen, you've been alive all this time. You've made no This is the only way we had to actually bring you back so that we can fucking be a family again or something like that.
This has nothing to do with being a family in terms of Sanji and his family. As the guys have said, they believe it's a political thing. A political marriage. I believe so too. They are trying to marry the two ugly ducklings of the families.
Okay, I don't know
You're
about all
saying
that.
that Sanji has prettier siblings.
I don't know if that's what I'm saying. I just think they they probably like just hate Sanji so much that he might as well be like the ugly duckling. You know what I mean? He's just the odd one out, black sheep.
All I'm suggesting is that we don't know that this is strictly a political marriage, or it could just be like a spite marriage.
It could be economical.
It's the
same thing. Political, economical, it's the same thing in my head.
It's all really a trade agreement.
Yeah.
But like that's what I mean is like Big Mom could be paying for a hit on Luffy and like the money is marriage economics.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, Devin raises a good point here. I'm gonna jump into a new theory. All right, what if Big Mom wanted a hit on Luffy? And the Vinsmokes caught wind of it, and they mediated on Sanji's behalf. And this was the only compromise they could come to.
So you're telling us that Sanji's family's trying to save Sanji for being like collateral damage in the hit on Luffy and presumably his crew?
He's trying to save his family, his new family, his crew family, right? And they're just like, listen, this is the best hand we had, all right? Like, I don't like it any more than you do. I want you to live your own life. But unfortunately, we need you to marry this fucking daughter and, like, tell your friends goodbye or they are going to get obliterated by Big Mom.
Okay, hold on. I don't necessarily believe in what I'm about to say. But Brendan's words have given me the idea. What if this is a bit of a, what do you call it? Not a red herring, but something like that, where, Sanji doesn't like his family seemingly. He's trying to keep it a secret, doesn't want any part of them, blah, blah, blah. What if his family's like actually kind of nice and they just so happen to kill people?
Anything about them. You're just assuming they're assholes.
There's no shot.
What are you talking
What
about?
if they're nice assassins,
There's no way they're nice assassins. There's no...
Listen,
I've only
how
seen
many
one
times...
nice assassin. His name is Killua.
This is what I want to fucking ask you. Every single time this show does this shit to you, they're like, oh, this is an island full of zombies. And then you see the zombies, right? Think about it. Think how many times they give you the bait and switch.
The idea...
Oh, look, it's a basilisk. It watches over the second level of Impel Down. Proceeds to look at basilisk. It's a fucking chicken. It's a chicken, Christian.
I don't understand how the family dynamic would be, oh, we haven't seen our son in forever. Let's sell him to the highest emperor bidder.
I'm just saying we don't know anything about this family. I'm just not writing them off as immediate assholes.
Even if these people aren't all assholes, like naturally, I still believe that Sanji has run away for a reason. Whatever the reason is, he clearly doesn't want to be associated with the family anymore. And now he's being dragged back into it in like the worst way possible.
Okay, question. What if?
Wait. No, I got it. What if the reason he ran away was because this arranged marriage was, put together or conceived when he was a kid? They were like, hey, Sanji, this is Pudding. You two are going to marry each other when you're both 18 or whatever. And Sanji was like, nah, I want to choose my own wife. And then he ran away.
Okay, fine. They're still assholes for trying to push the arranged marriage on a 5-year-old.
No. I am not going to.
I got an even
make the
simpler
claim that
idea.
if you believe in arranged marriages, you are an asshole. I do not want to make that conflation. Do not want to do you with your cultural aspects of life. All right.
All right, I'm not gonna stand behind that. I got a simpler one. It's gonna tie into another critical part of Sanji's backstory. What if this whole family are queer and cross dressers, and that's why he was so upset when he was in Kamabaka Kingdom, baby. So he was just reliving old trauma all over again.
That feels very generous of you to Sanji's character.
This feels really yikes. I don't like this one.
Well, listen, I always thought that Sanji's interactions between Kamabaka Kingdom was yikes in the first place.
You're right.
Those options.
And I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah, I don't want to make it.
Don't want to go back.
I don't want to make it part of his that he's done this since childhood. Let's not.
Oh boy. Okay, fine, fair enough. I'm just doing what I can, man.
I think it's time to stop cooking. We need to. We're starting to burn the food.
We're starting to burn it.
I want it to burn. I want all of it to burn. Take me to the oven.
I thought you wanted to stop talking about the Nazis.
I don't want to say it, but
this is the worst. Now we really need to move on.
So
throw this
I
episode
want
away.
to talk about Capone.
Go on.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
His weakness is kind of obvious because they already showed it.
Seastone prism.
No, fucking set him on fire from the inside.
I mean, yeah.
Dude,
Dude's like, wow, you're literally burning me. Can you stop?
But then, the other question in my head came up, which is, who's the real Capone? Is the outside actually Capone, or is the little?
Well, I think his consciousness is transferred because,
but that's the thing. It's like, where's the line? Like,
I like to think of it, at least in the show, they do a decent job of like, you can only they only focus on one Beji at a time. So like, I guess in my mind, I think of it as like, you have like a thought in your head that you can very quickly like, have a conversation in your head. He can switch between his primary body conscience on a whim, almost like when you talk to yourself in your own head. Like, it's that seamless. That's how I see it anyway.
yeah, but like at the same time, it still makes you like, like the tinfoil hat on my head is like, okay, what if the outside technically isn't him? It's like a expansion of him, and like the real him is on the inside. In order to defeat him, you have to beat up the inside him, because the outside's a fortress.
Oh, okay. I see the question you're trying to propose. Which one is the one that hurts? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they both hurt. that's where I choose to believe.
So like Tiny Beji is the real Beji.
Well, technically, Tiny Beji is Big Beji. That's the thing, because he's inside.
I thought I was following you. Now you lost me.
When you jump out of Beji, you become regular size. So you shrink. He just shrinks inside. Like, I don't know. This is some weird.
I think Beji is the only one that gets
confused.
I think the most important part of this is when you first get little Beji's appearance. He's just like a wisp of smoke that conjures up.
He's like a manifestation.
It's just a.
But like, that could be like a zone thing. Like, what kind of devil fruit is this? Is it a zone? Is it
it's clearly
100%
paramecia.
paramecia.
Yeah.
It's clearly paramecia, and I think
this is definitely a power that just like does a very specific trait.
And it modifies his body, which is very much paramecia.
The little
Beji,
like naturally like hard as stone on the outside. Like, how does it like?
he's probably metal, but
I mean, it's a fortress. It could be anything.
yeah, but like he turns into a
For all we
tank
know,
and
it could be
shit.
dirt and sticks.
Yeah, this devil fruit is, and I don't hate it yet, but it's turning into like a real catch-all kind of situation where we're just kind of like throwing shit at a wall and be like, yeah, sure, fuck it. Like the tiny people inside could come out of them and they get big again. Like, and also we could turn into a tank. Like, what are we? What's going to end up being the line with his fruit here?
Listen.
Also,
He's
side
just
note,
like
why the
a
fuck
guy.
is there a window with your hostages?
Yeah, no,
Okay, that was
fucking
that was
stupid.
dumb. Like continuity. That was dumb. Like he clearly closed the door when they came in. The door just magically reopened.
It like
when
magically
Sanji...
reopened.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
It
happened
defeats
there?
the whole purpose of having a door.
Or having hostages.
Yeah.
That was just an oversight on Oda's part. It was just like,
Also,
I need them out.
The
So
fortress
door
can
open
become
again.
a tank, but I guess at the same time, some tanks were referred to as walking fortresses. So I guess that's not too far out of line. They're really taking this very liberally.
You know, I just assume that like he can manifest himself into a lot of ballistic related theming, and also he is like a fortress. That's how I choose to interpret
He's a
his power
fortress
right
and he
now.
has his little army. The people have to be his crew members that like go inside or whatever. But
does he fart? That's the question I want to know.
What?
Because think of all the hot gas that is building up inside of him from all those candles. Am I wrong?
Probably,
I'm going to say yes, you are, and we're going to move on.
Like, can you punch him in the bladder from inside?
I don't think so. It's very unclear about what organs he does or doesn't have, but who the fuck knows?
It's a very interesting character. I think it's interesting now that we got to expand about it. Before I didn't really care about him because I was like, that's fucking weird. Now it's like, that is really fucking weird.
It's Devin wants to go inside Capone Beji and just map him out. He's like,
I want to see the inside map of, but
he wants the fucking the bisect dissection chart of Capone Beji.
He wants he's like, if you go down the esophagus and make a left at the lung, you enter like the wine cellar. You know what I mean?
Like, if I cut Capone in half, are people gonna fall out, or is it like what happens?
I sold this Capone in half.
It's interesting because it's like, what is the extent of it? Like, is it technically like does he have the prison pocket dimension?
I don't know, dude. These are the questions.
He has.
These are great questions.
It's not even like it's abundantly clear. He has the pocket dimension, prison pocket.
But is there a door back there that if people jump out of, they also get big? So it looks like he's shooting people. I don't know.
Does that make his shit like 3 times larger?
I don't know, man.
All right.
So many questions.
I have one final question for the team here.
Yeah.
Zoro very astutely brought to the table like, hey, by the way, just so that we're all on the same page, we are fucking around actively, and we are in the process of finding out what's going to happen with the Kaido situation. So we literally do not have time to be dealing with whatever the fuck we got cooking over at Big Mom. So I think it's best to just leave the straw hat, or I'm sorry, leave the curly brow behind. I'm not asking if that's a good take, but I keep asking this: who are we putting our fucking effort on? Is it going to be Kaido or Big Mom? Because Luffy's like, no, we're going to just
Big
get
Mom.
Sanji back.
Yeah,
it's still Big Mom.
It's still Big Mom.
Punches Gator. Time
So you
to
think-
go
wait-
Sasuke retrieval arc.
You think Kaido's just going to be like big chilling on the side in the
Yes.
meantime? Like, all right, I'll wait till you guys are done.
Yes,
They can happen at the same time.
they won't. That would be insane. That
Are you
won't happen.
proposing that the Straw Hat crew would attempt to tackle both Kaido and Big Mom at the same time? How would they even do that?
I'm saying that would
coincidences.
they would definitely do that. Will it happen? No.
Okay.
Think
Okay,
about it.
so
We're
so
looking for,
in
like-
your hypothetically speaking, if they were to do so, how would they do so? Like, how do you envision that?
go to the party.
I don't know. They still go to the tea
I
party
think we're
and
asking too
Kaido
many
shows
questions,
up.
but
I don't
like-
know.
But Big Mom, you're convinced Big Mom goes down in the near future.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like down, like absolutely out of the story down.
Yeah, I'm sure the next the next arc after this is we're gonna go to Big Mom. This arc can't possibly have that much left in it. Like, I don't know what we still do on Zoe besides talk to Peckham's, find out what Raizo's doing, and like maybe clean up a couple other things. Like, I don't know what else we do here otherwise.
Yeah, where the fuck is Raizo? We still don't have the update.
We
on
have no
Raizo.
clue. He's probably here, but I have no idea what we're doing. That's
He
probably
ninja'd. He ninja'd from our conscious.
whatever Raizo's doing or wherever the fuck he is on Zoe. That's probably the remainder of this arc. I unless something else unexpected happens. Or I'm forgetting something. But otherwise,
No,
we
that's
wrap
pretty much it now.
that up, and then we go after Sanji. It's Sanji retrieval arc time, and then
Sanji retrieval
if
arc
you're
time.
concerned with Kaido showing up at the same time, I'm sure Big Mom's island is going to end up not being anywhere that far away. It's gonna and then the whole arc is going to take place in a day, Dressrosa style, and then we can go deal with Kaido.
I have a proposition.
Please enlighten me.
I don't think Raizo's here. I generally don't think Raizo's on Zoe. However,
do you think that he put these people through this?
wait, what?
I can't comment because I have been spoiled. so I can't.
Damn.
Oh,
That's-
you got spoiled
that's-
on this specific thing?
Yes,
How did that happen?
assholes at a game store.
Assholes at a game
Ooh.
store.
I think
Interesting.
he mentioned this to us like briefly. He was like, you go to a coffee shop and he'd be like, oh, I got a One Piece podcast, and then the person would just yap, and he's like,
This is why I don't tell anyone about my podcast.
I remember he said something like this, but this was the thing, or this was a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing
Yeah.
that was mentioned, not specifically Raizo, but like the discussion of where we're going next was answered. So I can't really comment on my theories because I know where we're going.
Okay, well, I'm sticking with Raizo right now. All right, did Raizo do this to these poor people? Is he sitting in the background being like, I'm not coming out. I'm just not.
no shot, bro. Right. If anything, what I'm thinking is, Big Mom crew got a hold of Raizo, and she just didn't think to tell Kaido. Like there was a what do you call it? A
Or
failure to communicate.
She probably just, I mean, if she found Raizo, then she probably just wants leverage over him. So I don't think Big Mom would be under any
You're right.
inclination to turn Raizo over, especially if
You're
she
absolutely
knew
right.
that Raizo was a thing Kaido was looking for some reason. There's like no shot.
Not Chris is cooked. He's right. Yeah, Raizo ain't here, bro.
I mean, I still think Raizo's here. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell we do on this island.
Wait, I just wonder, like, wait, under what circumstance? What's the plot here? If he's here, so is he an asshole? He just like let all these people fucking die nearly for him, or what?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
yeah.
so far from the samurai that we have seen, they're kind of assholes. So
Wow.
I'm not going to claim that they're kind of assholes. Raizo just might be.
We bumped into Kinemo on the first day. He was kind of an asshole.
The man wanted his fucking body back. I'd be kind of an asshole too if I was cut into 4 pieces and scattered across an island, and I had the ability for someone to help
yeah,
me.
but then we had the second one who was also kind of
Well, he's
like,
just a fucking.
when I say asshole, I don't mean like they're like actively like I'm gonna be an asshole. I mean like assholes are like fuck that.
Yeah,
guy.
Kanjuro is very clearly a villain.
Kanjuro is a villain.
Kanjuro's
for
a
a different
villain,
reason.
but Kinemo was just flat out an asshole when we first meet him.
I think Raizo.
He was disgruntled.
Raizo might just be a slightly more intelligent human being and is putting his mission, whatever it is, before the Mink
his
tribe
Datebayo.
or whatever. Yeah, this is his ninja way.
What? You think his ninja way is I will do absolutely nothing for any of you?
No, his ninja way.
Period.
His
It's the
ninja way is
mission. He's
accomplish the
pulling-
mission. It does
Yeah, he's Kakashi.
under any
mission comes
circumstance.
first.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mission.
under any circumstance.
So you think he's sitting in the tree with a fucking like tarp over his face?
Yeah, sure.
He's Naruto sad song swinging in the tree.
Well,
going
no,
like, I'm
he's
so sorry.
No, he's definitely
guys.
no. He's like if he's anything like his Wano counterparts, he's probably like sipping a juice or something underneath that cloak or whatever, and just like well, not my problem. As soon as these guys are gone, I'm out.
I'm gonna say he's a smoker. I don't know why. I'm gonna say he smokes.
Oh, no way.
And he uses smoke. Like think about it, smoke cloud. Poof, gone.
Okay, so but then what happens when we find this guy? Are they like,
he's
are the
an
minks
Asuma,
gonna?
or he's an Asuna. Asuma.
What are the minks gonna do when they find this guy? Then are they literally gonna tear him
maybe
limb
the
from
Minks
limb?
don't. Maybe we finally get Kinemon and Kanjuro up on the fucking island, and then they find him. Like I don't know. Maybe they know a special way to summon or find Raizo. They have like a
Shadow clone jutsu.
no. They have like a
do they fuck off?
they have like a
what-
smoke
they
signal
never
or
see the
something.
minks. I feel like what you're proposing is a huge plot hole. Like they'll just like they'll find Raizo, then they'll fuck off or something. That they'll never commune with the minks at all.
I mean,
do
look,
community service.
there is probably a high likelihood that that ends up a point is that they end up with the Kinemon and Kanjuro at least probably interact with minks when they finally make it up the goddamn leg, and then that'll be an extra couple episodes of dealing with Kinemon and Kanjuro. Maybe they get captured until the Straw Hat Pirates be like, no, wait, they're with us, and then they got to explain everything. And then Raizo will turn up, and then they'll be like, "Oh fuck, this ninja asshole was here. Did you?" And then we deal with the consequences of that, and then we're done. Whatever, however that wraps up.
Man,
10,
I don't know, man.
10, 12
you're
episodes in
assuming
and
that
out.
these minks. You're saying these minks are very forgiving from this
I'm
position.
saying once they find out that the Straw Hats are going to take care of it, they'll be fine one way or another.
Wow, incredible. All right, well, yeah, that's fine. I just want to understand how we resolve this. All right, that's good. I'm done with my questions. My questions are done.
Did we talk about the cat?
Meow.
We talked about him at the beginning.
I mean, you want to
Alright,
talk
cool.
more about him?
I thought we needed to, but we really don't need to. There's not much to say. He's a cat. He's a very silly guy.
He is a silly guy. I liked the spoon he taped to his stump hand.
Bro.
to eat the lasagna with.
That is a point of frustration because I'm just here like, how, bro? What are you holding that way?
I love that Chopper in the back is like, how'd you even put that there?
There's something kind of amusing of the fact that like this super brave and courageous powerful warrior is afraid of needles, which is valid, all right? They're kind of valid, all right? Needles do be spooky, but...
Oh, stop.
Listen, man, I can get an injection if I see my blood coming out of me. I don't want it.
Speaking of injured cats,
yeah?
Peckham's.
Yeah.
I fucking told
cool.
you, Justin. He's fine. He's totally dead. No, he's not. Shut up.
Bro, it was a flashback. He got gatted in the back.
Oh, it was a flashback.
It's technically a flashback. He is right, but there was no shot.
There
was still no shot.
There's a little bit of technicality in there, but yes, it was indeed a flashback.
He even did the
What do you
thing
mean
that I
technicality?
said.
Flashback is flashback.
Yeah, well, look at Sabo. He was a flashback. He ain't dead.
Shit, you right.
Shit, you right.
The formula ain't always true.
The formula is broken. The mathematicians haven't figured it out.
Into the formula, it kind of gets milky.
Yeah. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 782 times.
You think we're gonna get a new formula, or we it's just broken forever?
For what? A new formula for what?
Rules and regulations of like when do people actually die and stuff like that.
The rule book doesn't exist anymore.
No.
It started off, it's like the beginning of the book was like chapter 1. This is how devil fruit works. Now we're at house. Guns in house.
The rule we have
Do
about
stuff.
death still stands. The only time people are most likely to die is flashbacks. Now it's slightly different because we got Whitebeard and Ace, but it's still now it really all it comes down to is they die on screen, which is why Jack is still alive.
Yep, there has to be a corpse. No corpse, still alive.
Yo, you think Jack successfully broke Doffy out?
I don't think he did. I think he got away. I don't think he successsually broke Doffy out.
I feel like taking Doffy out of the custody of Sengoku and Isho and Suru is a rather tall task, and I feel like
old people.
They do be old.
I feel like if the Minks were able to hold off Jack and his crew for all that time, then most certainly that group of individuals can. There had to have been some major trickery that goes down. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the storm helped. Like, I mean, it was a boat battle, baby. You know that changes all the rules. I'm sorry.
I don't feel like it does.
No. I think you're right. Like that's not something to like scoff at. Like that's valid. That's a valid point to make.
You can only die in a flashback if you're on land.
God, there's just so many caveats now and addendums to this.
Because Sabo was on a boat when he died, allegedly.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hold on. It's all making sense.
Shit. All right, I just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway, I'm good. I'm done.
We're done here.
All right. I'm gonna move on. Are we ready to move on?
Yes, please.
I'm ready.
Next week will be 766 to 768. Moving on to the quote section. Who's got stuff?
You know,
Okay,
there was
I've
a
got
line that Robin said. I'm trying to remember what it was, but
Was the one
it was
about
very grim.
cutting open their chest to get inside.
Yeah.
At one point, after Brooke was done with his song, and Usopp was like, "Wow, that sounds really cool. Is Mr. Cat Viper really that romantic?" And then Brooke's like, "Oh no, not at all. He's nothing like that."
It's inspired.
And then Usopp was like, "Well, then what was the point?" And then Brooke snaps back with, "It's just a song, Usopp."
You wouldn't understand.
No, but the way you said it, it's like, okay, buddy, like fucking relax. It's just a song. Very, very calm down. It's just a drawing. That was a good bit. I like that bit. And then he whispered, he's like, "Now learn it." And I don't know why he
now
said
make sure
that.
you memorize it.
Now learn it.
That's it. That's all I got, really. Okay, I'm assuming that's all there is.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. I don't have any quotes this week for like the first time in a long time.
All right, incredible. All right, well then moving on to the golden ham. I mean, shit. I don't know, man. I'll give it to somebody.
I don't know why I said the word "you" as my first word out of my mouth. How are we feeling about Sanji?
I would love him. I think like Sanji's having a good time right now. We're getting some Sanji time. I don't know. I'm fine to give it to Sanji.
My first initial thought was Capone.
I also like Capone. Benji's a cool guy.
I'm not on board
Not
with
the worst
Capone.
nomination.
I would offer the nomination to mainly Devin and Justin in light of Brendan's opinions that we could go for Brooke for the banger.
No, absolutely not.
I'm not talking to you, all right?
You're not. That's fair. Yeah,
Hater.
you don't have to talk to me.
See, my only other offer was going to be the lasagna because I hate it.
I wouldn't. No, I'm not. I'm not on board with the lasagna.
You can't come in every week with a meme.
Fine.
No, memes.
Why would you give golden hands to the lasagna if you hated the lasagna?
Fine, go ahead. You can do that. That's an actual answer. It's not a fucking joke.
The golden lasagna. I'm kidding.
Do we have the lasagna too? No, it's not. Does it have natural healing property? No.
The lasagna is not a one piece. I'm going to veto that now.
Okay.
I think I'm firmly.
Hold on.
Brendan might be honest.
I can be swayed. Go on.
I'm just saying, we don't know how that spoon got there. Chopper was at his wit's end.
I'm imagining he stuck it in the cast like a la the SpongeBob episode where
I was just gonna say like the Squidward meme.
Yeah, where he sticks the jellyfish net in. Yeah. Justin, what say you? What's your vote for golden ham?
I think I'm pretty firm on the Sanji train.
Right.
I'm solid on that. That was a banger.
And your vote, Brendan, is for Sanji?
Correct.
Okay. I don't want to do numbers again. I'm fine with Sanji.
Too soon. It's too soon.
I'm fine with Sanji. Sanji is an acceptable replacement for me to transfer to.
That's
incredible.
Fair.
I'm proud of us. All right. Well, we did it. We done did it. Anyway, moving on to fan mail. Justin, what's our fan mail this week?
There's no fan mail this week.
All right. Thanks for hating us, guys. Moving on to the Patreon shout outs. Taco and Rin.
No Twigo?
Why'd you say that? You don't need to call them out like that. Whatever.
Where's the other T?
We're down to TR, and we don't need to. No one needs to be called out for.
No one needs to be publicly outed like this.
Yeah, what the hell,
fair.
man?
That's fair.
We still have two very
we love Twigo for all
of
of his services that he's provided us.
Absolutely.
Some banger movie recommendations.
Anyone at any point will always be allowed to or not continue their delightful patronage. We will always respect that.
I just got so used to it.
I know, buddy.
I
Change is hard.
So anyway,
but
we are now TR. Twigo. I'm sorry, I just fucked up. Taco. It's
gonna be an interesting couple of weeks.
Oh man, shit. I fucked up.
See, it's not just me.
Taco Rin
Listen.
and all of our other patrons, thank you.
And all of our other patrons.
So much.
We continue to
we
thank
love you all.
Always. All right, well, you guys do the next part.
Devin, do you still have the gab or?
Oh, you stole it from me, remember?
I don't.
Wait, then
We
who
do
does
it
I hand it to?
every week. We do it every week.
Justin?
Why would I have it?
I'm pretty sure
I always turn
this
it to
whole
Christian,
gap
and
situation's
somehow
only
you
made guys
manage to
more
occasionally rob Christian. I don't know why you do this.
This is the way.
What do you mean this is
To
the way?
rob
What do you
me?
want about?
This is the way. I don't make the rules.
So basically what you're saying is you have misplaced the gab. Right.
No.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Never.
Well, luckily for you, I always keep an extra on hand in case you.
You have backup gabs now? I didn't know that.
To. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
It's come down to this.
Yeah, I mean, it tends to come down to this. It's not the first time. So yeah, I have a gab, and in this case, the gab is just an upside down bucket hat. The upside down bucket hat has slips of paper in it. We're doing this old school style. And all I need to do is pick out a piece of paper and ignore the smell.
Mm-hmm.
Smell?
Ignore it, please. Could.
Okay. I don't know what that smell is. Is this?
I said ignore it.
Why are they covered in what's a thing that cats like? Catnip. Why is it? Okay, whatever. It says Pokemon on this rolled up joint of catnip.
Okay.
And it says Cat Viper and Dog Storm.
Nice.
Ooh, so are we
A 2-for-1 special.
Are we making a team for both of these guys? What
I think.
Well, how about we have them battle?
I don't know how we would do that, but
Okay. Wait, no. We could make a team for each one, and all our dear beloved Pokemon players out there can run a simulated battle somewhere.
right.
Okay, here
Now
we
we're
go.
getting-
No, I'm
weeds
cooking.
on
I'm
this
cooking. This
one.
is great. We have a couple Pokemon fans in our server. So the people listening out there in the server, I know you guys play Pokemon. Y'all can link up, do friend codes, or however you do things on games nowadays. Anyway, you construct these teams. We'll leave it to 3 Pokemon each, right? I think that's fair. Don't want to make it too hard or think too hard, right? 3 Pokemon each for each Cat Viper and Dog Storm, right? Give them a team of 3, and then you and your homies out on the server just battle out and see which team is better. Dogs or cats? The ultimate battle.
The definitive way.
Right.
So with that being said,
Right. Yeah.
we're just gonna mention some. Justin's initial idea was potentially also just like, instead of doing it the normal way we do it, which is just pick a Pokemon that sort of fits their aesthetic best, you could also just throw out for Cat Viper your favorite cat-looking cat-esque Pokemon, and for Dog Storm your favorite dog type Pokemon as well.
I like this answer. I like this result as well. We could do it that way.
It's just Meowth and Houndoom. Those are the only ones I know.
Well, lucky for you, I know a lot more than that, so don't worry.
We got you, buddy.
Okay.
Remember he came up with this game?
Or Growlithe.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, at least
that
upgrade him to Arcanine, not Growlithe. Come on, brother.
Right. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I know. I recognize that.
But Growlithe is also pretty fucking big.
Not really.
Sometimes.
No, not really. You have been out of touch for too long, my friend.
What year is it?
Too old, Grandpa. Let's put you back to bed.
In my day, there was only a song about how many Pokemons there is.
Yeah.
Now you can't even make a song.
I mean, you can. It would just take about 10 times as long to say.
And the Poke Rap used to be a rap. Now it's just a sheet.
So,
All right. Well, are we going to start? Because I'm ready to start.
Go for it, dude.
So this is the easiest Incineroar pick of my entire life. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Cat Viper, I instantly thought Incineroar.
And
there's literally...
Roar.
Incineroar even has the red belt around, like a Haramaki.
You know, Incineroar being the wrestling Pokemon is kind of dope. Just gonna put that out there.
I'm just saying. I think this is an easy Incineroar pick. So if we're sticking with one, it's got to be Incineroar for Cat Viper. Moving on to Dog Storm, I'm gonna be honest. I think there are better Pokemon, but I think he's got Lucario energy. That's what I feel
like. Lucario is like the best dog-shaped Pokemon.
It is the furry island.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Lucario is Dog Storm in terms of like picking one. I don't think that he belongs on my team though. He's got too many weaknesses.
Lucario is kind of shit in terms of his typing. Yeah. But he is the coolest in terms of aesthetics.
Actually,
a Pokemon that looks like a Three Musketeer.
I can't think of any off the top of my head. You know this.
Holy shit! What is this Incineroar fan art?
Right?
I'm afraid to ask. I don't want.
It's wild.
It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it is pretty sick. I'll say that. Yeah.
All right. So for the one Pokemon pick, I picked Lucario and Incineroar. It's the easiest pick of my life.
Fair enough.
I typed in Three Musketeers, and the only thing that keeps coming up is I don't even know its name. It's the one that has a mustache for a face.
A mustache for a
face.
Stoutland.
Oh, Stoutland.
No.
Entei?
I don't remember his name. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh my God, what have you done?
What is this Incineroar? What is this? Why does it look like that?
Which one are you referring to? The one in the back?
He's talking about Entei.
Entei.
Yeah, he's talking about Entei.
You know, I realized today, actually, today I learned that I've always referred to Entei, Suicune, and Raikou as the legendary dogs because that's what I always heard. That's not actually their moniker.
They're just
the legendary beasts.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that's a real fact. They are not the legendary dogs. I've been lied to for about 20 years.
I've also been lied to. Well, you know, it was funny because I was looking at a list, And according to this, technically Raikou
is like
a cat.
Is more cat-like. Yeah, it's a saber-tooth because Raikou looks more like a saber-tooth tiger, which is big cat energy.
Which is very fair. Yeah, I can buy cat.
Yeah. Very. It makes sense when you think about it, but my entire life I just heard them as the legendary dog. So when I went to do this, I was like, oh, Duke Dogstorm, I could put an Entei down as one of the options for that. And then I looked it up, and he still looks dog-like, but they're not the legendary dogs. They're the legendary beasts.
Bobcat. Big old bobcat.
Yeah.
I think he's still a dog.
He looks more dog than cat. Yeah, to me.
Oh my God. Hold on. No, according to this, Entei's a lion. If anything, they're the legendary cats. Entei's a lion, Raikou's a saber-toothed tiger, and Suicune's a leopard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Well, Suicune doesn't really look like a leopard. That feels like a looser.
What the fuck is a Suicune?
I could see Entei being a lion makes sense. He's got the mane, but
that one.
We're breaking all sides of boundaries out here today.
My brain is breaking. You know,
You're welcome.
Oh no! I think this is true. This feels right. I think this is genuine. Suicune being a jaguar or a leopard. I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I also looked up and saw that like the creator had said that there specifically are a mix of like two. It could be ambiguous, which is why they're known as beasts and not dog or cats. But yeah, I mean,
cat dog.
This is blowing my mind. This is pissing me off, actually.
Yeah, I honestly can't really think of a lot of really good dog answers. Like I know in terms of attitude, Stoutland kind of works, but also I've definitely used Stoutland for like Garp or something like that. A previous Pokemon.
You don't want to double up too much.
Yeah, I don't want to double up. And there's really no other dog type Pokemon that aren't legendaries that have the same sort of regal status outside of like Arcanine. Arcanine's the only other one that has a very like noble-ish feel to them.
Yes,
that isn't a legendary. So Arcanine is my pick for Dogstorm. Nice. For Cat Viper, I'd also picked Incineroar. Backup is a different fire type cat called Pyroar, but it's basically the same thing. Not a lot of good cats. I mean, you could put Persian up there. Persian, I feel like, is not the worst idea.
I like Glameow
for cat.
Oh, for cat. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I like Glameow. Glameow's
I like I like the Meowth, the fucking
Lowen.
Yeah.
The gray one.
Yeah, dude.
He's just extra derpy. He's got Garfield energy when you look at his face.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The raccoon meow.
A Alolan Persian also looks very just gray and like round in the face, and I'm like, wow.
So part of me also just like had this thought, like Gengar, just because shape, he round.
Sure.
The cat viper's round. They got big ass smiles that look kind of menacing.
That's not the worst thing ever. That's actually
Gengar to me is just a purple blob ghost.
Yeah.
No, how about counterpoint per ugly?
Per ugly.
They do that Pokemon so dirty, bro.
Do
like
be a beefcake.
We just call it Pokemon ugly.
Per ugly do be a beefcake.
Oh man. Anyway, for me, so dog one, I had to double check where this one was lining up because I could never tell if this Pokemon was like cat coded or dog coded. But the Pokemon Pokédex wiki page, whatever, said it's a wolf influenced creation. So Manectric is my dog of choice. There's a lot of good dog Pokemon in my opinion. A lot of like Lucario, super cool dog Pokemon. Manectric is one of my choice. Also, what generation is that? I think it's like Gen 3, whatever Emerald is, Hoenn region. That's just like my favorite Pokemon region and generation ever. Manectric is like just a really cool Pokemon, just like neon yellow and blue. So cool. Cat Pokemon, if legendaries aren't off the table, I always liked Solgaleo. He's just got a really cool design.
What was it?
Solgaleo.
Solgaleo.
So it is a newer one.
Yeah, it's a newer one.
Newer-ish. I think it was Sword and Shield.
From Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. Yeah, you're right. That's Sun and Moon.
But it's funny you mentioned Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield legendaries, one is a wolf and one is a cat, technically.
Oh, are they not both dogs? I thought they were both.
No,
they're both dogs.
I thought they were both
one's
wolf
a
animals.
lion, I think.
Well, yeah, I guess the one with a shield for a mane could probably be more lion, yeah.
Nah, I think they're both dogs. I think I lied to you. They look like both dogs now. According to this list, they say they're both dogs. All right, well.
HC kids. We tried.
Both wolves.
I would also, just because I just saw it now on a different list for dogs. There's this one called Mabostiff. I just put a picture of it in the. That's Mabostiff.
Why is it so sad, bro?
He's got kind of Scruff McGruff energy.
What the fuck is this thing?
This thing's got Scruff McGruff energy.
It kind of do.
He's got like
That's an
double
old
eye
man.
bags. Bro. My dude needs some sleep.
No, that's
He's
Its
an old man.
previous evolution is Mastiff.
yeah, that thing looks derpy as shit.
Oh, dude, I love it. Where did this guy come into play? He's so cute.
I think this is the newest generation or the one
He
before.
looks like a great cuddle buddy.
What an ugly fucking dog.
Oh, poor
Jesus.
guy.
That's a dog that would win the ugliest dog in the world competition.
Aw. Maybe-
that's got dog pool written all over
Maybe
it.
Mastiff would, but not Mabostiff. Mabostiff has a little bit of
What the fuck's a Mastiff? Let me look.
It's the pre-evolution. the one I
it's
talked
just
about before.
Mastiff looks like it's got issues.
Mastiff looks like it's got gremlin energy and not in a good way.
Mastiff looks like it's constantly like about to pee itself.
It's holding something in, whether it's anger or a piss. Who knows?
I think it just has
sure.
arthritis.
Well, Mabostiff probably has arthritis. Mastiff is
All right,
fine.
well, I think if we make teams for these two, though, at first I thought it was going to be a sweep from Cat Viper because we could just give them all the legendary fucking beasts. But apparently, if both of the new legendaries from the newest generation plus Lucario, it might be an even battle.
So what's our three Pokemon team here for starting with Dogstorm?
Well, I feel like for
Minetric.
Dogstorm, we would have to pick. Our four-man team. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Three man.
Well, four of us picked one, didn't we?
Kind of.
Okay.
That's true.
I'm going off standard like gym leader rules here. Gym leaders typically have three Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm picking Lucario.
I'm picking Minetric.
What was your dog pick, Devin?
I
Yeah.
think I said
He said Growlithe.
Oh, yeah. I would upgrade that to
You said
Arcanine.
Arcanine.
Yeah.
I would upgrade that to Arcanine and leave it there.
Does it come with a free upgrade?
Yeah, it comes with a free Firestone.
Right. Okay. And then what? Then Cat Viper was Incineroar.
Who did I choose? I chose Solgaleo. Just a little broken, but
Yeah, I feel like maybe we can't do a legendary. I feel like we had two different legendaries by also saying Raikou.
that's also fair. I would also probably just default personally to Luxray.
I also said Persian.
Well, what's the three then? I'm picking Incineroar. Give me the other two.
Persian, Incineroar, and I don't know. Justin also said Glameow. But then we'd
I
have
did say Glameow.
We'd have two normal types. That feels unbalanced.
Choose Luxray.
How ugly it is. I'm just
Luxray it is.
Well, what was it?
Luxray.
Luxray. Okay.
Luxray it is. Incineroar, Luxray, and Persian is Cat Viper's team. That is a team.
Yeah, I think Dogstorm's sweeping this one.
Dogstorm might be sweeping that one, but
although Incineroar's really good. Incineroar might carry.
Incineroar would dominate Lucario. We don't have
Really?
it. Well, yeah, because Steel. Lucario's got a fighting Steel type, so Lucario's Fire Steel, I think, or Fire Fighting is double effective. So Lucario's getting washed.
Damn.
Yeah, Lucario get washed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just
I lied. I thought Incineroar's not even fighting type. He's Fire Dark, but he probably knows fighting moves anyway. So whatever.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be stabbed.
Yeah,
whatever.
Regardless, Incineroar's going to put in some work here, but we'll see.
I don't know if Luxray and who was the other one again? Persian are going to be able to hold the team down.
Well,
Persian's really the mascot here.
Persian's just the mascot. All right, well, yeah, it could be fun. Yeah, I hope that works out.
We'll see what the simulations have to offer us.
That's right.
All right, did we do it?
We have done it.
We done
it.
To all our Pokemon players out there, make sure you run that simulation for us. Let us know what the results
run
are.
that simulation.
Yeah.
Let us know what happened.
Next email.
Dude, watch Incineroar. Just watch the team. I'm telling you.
The only one he has trouble with is probably Arcanine because he doesn't have a good type advantage there. In fact, he has minus type. Devin, do the thing.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can send us questions and mental stroke at pandasightings@gmail.com. If you want to financially support us, we got a Patreon. And the red bubble thing. Wow, I am really zoning out right now. Holy shit. There's a Discord. Do that. And please rate us on Spotify. Fuck.
Thank you.
Good
And
job.
All right, now if
buddy.
you don't mind me, I'm gonna go invest in a circus.
But it's bankrupt.
Wait,
No,
what?
we're still okay. We're
You're
we're not in the
clearly-
green, but we're not in the red.
Yeah, are you still
that's
taking
not how that
investors?
works. Are you completely breaking even? Like you make $0? What's
Yeah.
that? Didn't feel confident at all.
He runs a
This
very
week on
lean
Shark
ship.
Week.
He,
I mean, we're all right.
Yeah.
he does
I'll
this out
take
of the
30%
goodness of
your
his
company
heart.
for $500 million.
Justin takes no salary.
It's a
Justin
work
does
of
this for
passion.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
He pays everyone a living wage, and
Absolutely.
also, yeah, and then he gets enough money to keep the lights on, and that's it. He walks home with nothing every day.
Right.
I do it for the love of the game.
Does it for the love of the
Mhm.
game. I respect that. That's why I
Admirable.
want to invest.
But if someone wants to pay me for my labor, that'd be great.
No. Surely you
No,
wouldn't.
I'm not doing
surely
that.
you're not
Can't-
the
no,
type to
can't do
take
that.
money for that. You're doing it for the love of the game after all.
greedy? No.
So it's the love of the game or or nothing. So I mean,
Your
you know.
circus, our circus.
Right.
Wait, what?
All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Boring. Bye bye.
What?